Do you think Kendrick Lamar is taking the number 1 spot?
Kendrick is a friend of mine. I've been knowing him for a long time. He actually performed at the White House. I was the first, I think, I'm pretty confident in saying that not that many presidents were familiar with hip hop before I was president.
You definitely are the coolest.
And I do think that Kendrick has a unique status right now, not just because of this summer, but he's not just gifted. He's serious about the message he tries to. He digs into himself. He digs deep. You'd enjoy Kendrick because he's, when we get together, he wants to talk about fatherhood.
Yeah.
He wants to talk about, those are the questions he's talking about. He's got a couple of young kids, and he's taking that very seriously.
I enjoy Kendrick, but not to be biased, but the greatest rapper of all time is from my city.
Yes.
I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Go ahead, man.
J. Cole.
I just talked to Jay last week.
The greatest of all time.
Jay is very high on the list. Now,
Top 2, not number 2.
I will say that, there's a guy named Jay-Z from closer to my generation.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Come on, man.
He's a cool guy.
All right. We've been having a good conversation. Let's not, this is a lot, but look, this is a lot like the MJ versus the LeBron conversation.
Right. Jermaine Cole.
He is from your hometown. I respect you rolling with him.
It's not a bias.
No. Listen, Jay, I've had Jay at the White House. He's outstanding. J. Cole's outstanding.
That's right. So, I have final 2 questions for you,
go
real
ahead.
quick. What do you think about LeBron and Bronny stepping on the court together for the first time?
I think it's fantastic. First of all, the fact that LeBron can even move at 40, basically.
It's impressive.
It's more than impressive. It's a freak of nature phenomenon that's going on. He's still playing at such a high level. And for him to be able to share that with his son is remarkable. And I haven't met Bronny. I probably met him when I was really young, but I haven't met him recently. By all accounts, he's trying to earn his spot. He's working hard. He's doing the right thing. He's a good young man. So I wish them all the best. What a joy that must be.
Right. So this question has been asked you before.
Yeah.
And we're clear on your answer, but different accolades have now came since the last time you've answered.
Go ahead.
Does all-time leading scorer and playing with your son sway your GOAT decision?
No, man, it's just like you with J. Cole. I'm from Chicago, and MJ, remains the GOAT. I will say this, that if you're just looking at, let's say, a 10-year slice, I would say that MJ's peak was higher than LeBron's. I have to give credit to LeBron's longevity. And so they are both great in slightly different ways, and they're both champions. It's so, you're always going to be attached to the folks who were your guys.
Yeah, your people. I get it.
And each generation's going to have the folks who they love. You talk to some grandfather out there, he'll talk about Bill Russell, won 11 championships. It's hard to argue with somebody who won 11 championships, and he was great. But
playing with your son is just cherry on top.
It is a cherry on top.
That is cherry on top.
All right, listen, you're not going to get an argument out of me right now.
That's all good.
All right.
Yo, I just wanted to tell you, thank you for this moment. Being a kid from Fayetteville, North Carolina, starting to cut hair in my mom's garage.
Right.
As things that we dream of and pray for, when they're actually here, it's a surreal moment. And this has been one of the greatest times of my life, being able to share this with you.